Hello everyone, my name is Lawrence and thank you so much for watching my channel, a channel that talks about investing in the stock market and also financial independence. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing such that you don't miss out other videos of mine. In recent months, because of the issue that everyone knows about, a lot has happened in the world, especially in the stock market. In fact, world over. And the people who have never experienced, especially the new people in stock market who have never experienced stocks going down, they are worried. In fact, have been getting very many messages, as many are receiving many questions actually on different topics. One saying, I bought my stocks, but now they are down over 50%. I'd already put my money in stock market expecting it to get returns in 6 months. So what can I do? Actually, these many questions have reminded me of the topic that I had never done before. So I thought you could be there also experiencing the same issue. So I thought I should make a video on the mistakes that many people make, especially when they are investing, and also how you can avoid such a kind of mistakes in stock market. So those I'm going to be discussing about 4 to 5 common mistakes that new people in stock market make and how you can avoid such a mistakes. So let us begin. Number 1 is having a short-term view. This one could be actually one of the biggest issue so far that I have discussed about, or I have received many inquiries about. So how is having short-term view in stock market a problem? I will give you a simple example actually. During this period, for example, if someone bought his stock around December or November, expecting maybe to get returns within 6 months. So what could be the result? For example, because around November, December, things were going normally, but starting from January, Feb, March, April, May, if you're following stocks, you know that stocks all over the world completely went down. Though some of them have started recovering, with the exception, of course, of hospitality industry. Hospitality industry is still down, but some of the hospitality industries are still recovering slowly, but are still down. If you go to airline also, airline industries, they are still down. So if you had a short-term view, for example, of 1 year or 6 months, I'm very sure within 1 or 6 months, things will still be down. So I like quoting one of my favorite investors, Warren Buffett, when he was asked what is the favorite holding time of a stock if you bought it. His answer, I quote, he said, my favorite time of holding a stock is forever. So he bought like Coca-Cola in 1980s. Up to now, he's still holding on it. So if you're a new person in stock market and you think you're going to hold, or you're buying a stock and in 6 months you're going to sell it or you'll have made profits, my personal advice is don't put your money in stock market, because you may be disappointed. Within 6 months, things may go in a wrong way. So, to me, I've also done it before. I invested thinking that maybe because this stock is down, I would make money when I buy a stock. Maybe in 6 months, it will have gone up. But to my surprise, it did not go up. But because maybe my advantage is I had other money, so I did not sell it when it was down. So my advice is At least if you're going to invest in stock, or if you're going to buy a share of a company, the minimum at least a short time would give it, you should give it at least 2 years, because within a short time there is a lot of volatility. Stocks go down, up and down. At least if you bought a stock and it goes down, you should give it time to recover, especially if the fundamentals of the company have not changed. That is one. Second is, many people have seen, my friends, I receive messages. I see my friends are buying this stock. I see my friend, my broker, they are saying they are buying this stock. Should I buy it or I should wait? There is this issue. It's called fear of missing out. Many newbies, or many people, even some people are relatively old in stock market, they buy stocks because maybe it is going down or it is going up. This should never be the reason why you should buy a company, because it is going up or it's going down. The simple reason is, you may not know the reason why it's going up or it's going down. You should never buy a stock because someone is buying it. You don't know the reason why they are buying it. First of all, you should buy a company fundamentally because either it has grown its sales over a long time, you know the product that it is making, or it is making profits, or its management is solid. If you're buying a stock because you don't want to miss out, I'm very sure you will be disappointed. For example, if you buy a company because maybe it has declined, I'm very sure it can even go further because you don't know the reason. Some stocks go down because the competitors are more, or its era is over. For example, before even I talked about printing business or printing media business. I will give example in East Africa. If you have been following Nation Media, actually even me too, I was attempted to buy it at one time when it was at around 65 Kenyan shillings. But because I read more about the era of print media is fading out. As I record my video now, it's about 15. It has lost more than almost 70% of its share value. So if you thought you're going to make money when you buy it by buying it when it is declining, I'm very sure you're disappointed today. So you should never buy a company because it's just going down with the hope that it's going up. You should just go down and research the reason why it's going up, the profitability, how it has performed over a long time, so that you buy it when you're convinced the reasons why you're buying it, it will go up in the future. That's basically another mistake you should avoid. Number 3 mistake that you should avoid is, actually let me first state it, it's buying news, recommendations, or friend tips. I receive several inquiries or questions. I know I have my friend, he's buying this stock. My broker has recommended this stock. My friend gave me this tip so that I should buy this company. In fact, I'm not going against a recommendation, a tip, or news. They are very, very good startups, especially giving you reasons to go and search about the companies, about the stocks that they are talking about. But it should never be a reason why you should buy a stock. If your friend or your broker or any news broke a news about a company that is doing well, you should go ahead and research about that company. Personally, when there is a good news about a company, the things that I normally look into that company is, one is the performance, mainly over 5 to 10 years, in terms of sales, in terms of profits. How is it, its management, its dividend policy? If I find that what they are talking about in the news, in the tips, in the recommendation, correlate with my findings, I may go ahead and buy that stock. By the way, most of the time when the news comes up, the tip or the recommendation, already the people, some professionals have found out already, they bought the stock. So you should never buy a stock because of the news, because of the recommendation, and also because of the tip. Only you should buy a stock when you have made enough research and you're convinced that your benchmarks are met. That's when it goes down or up, you will have the reason to sell it or to buy it. That's number 3. Number 4, another reason that I normally see, another problem that I normally see, or a mistake that people make, is investing all savings in a stock market. How is this a problem? I will give an example. If you invest all your money, all your savings in the stock market, and the shares or stocks go down, I will give a vivid example of this period. I'm giving it again because it's the reality. If you bought a stock in December, in November, thinking maybe you would get dividends or maybe you would get returns in a few months, and the stocks went down, the only option is selling at a loss, and you will be disappointed because that was not your intention in the first case. So I always advise my friends, because I normally get many questions. I have my million Kenyan shillings, I have my $1,000, I've saved all. Should I invest it all? The advice I normally give to my friends, to my followers, is please invest the money you not be willing to use maybe in 1 year or to 2 years, so that if there is any volatility, any downward in the stock market, you should be able to handle it so that you don't make loss by selling at a loss. So basically, never invest all your savings in the stock market or any business. Actually, it's the same strategy. Never invest all your savings or your monies in a venture, because you never know, it can go wrong. And when it goes wrong, when you don't have any money to use in the rest, maybe you can get sick or you can get any other challenge and you don't have where to get money, obviously you will have to sell at a discount. So it's a very valid point. Never invest all your monies at the same time. That is 4. Number 5 issue that I normally see with even the people who have been actually in the stock market is people don't know why they are investing in the stock market. Someone simply buys a stock because it sounds good to him, or the name is good, or the stock is going down, or the stock is going up. So basically, if you don't know the reason why you're buying a stock, you not know the reason why it's going down, you not know the reason why you're selling it. Basically, always have a reason why you're buying a stock, a valid one actually. I will talk about it again. The fundamentals. Know the products that the company makes. talk about people who buy those commodities. If it's a bank, talk to some of the customers. What do customers talk about? What kind of service do they give? What percentage or market share does it have in the market? Talk about how many customers does it have, competitive advantage, management. There are many reasons you can look at, but don't just buy a company because it sounds good, because I can tell you that is the money you're praying with. So basically, those are the few points that I can talk about. Those are the mistakes that I have seen most of the people make, and I wanted to clarify on them such that anyone who is watching or any person who has committed it before should never do it again. Once again, thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing such that you don't miss out on my videos. And also, if you have any other topic, if you have any concern that you would wish me to discuss about, please comment below and tell me what you would want me to talk about. Once again, thank you for watching and have a good day. Bye bye.